Hello, crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and one day in the 100-acre wood, Spellbinders came together with Simple Stories to bring you the Say Cheese and Classic Pooh collection. Crafters, this is a beautiful collection combining two of the best things in crafting. Spellbinders bringing dies to this beautiful collection. So it's the perfect marriage of two of my favorite things, great paper and dies. This is so fun. Can't wait to show you all the goodies. 12 by 12 paper pack, 6 by 6 paper pack, ephemera, different styles of ephemera, all sorts of goodies, lots and lots of goodies. You know, I'm going to put a direct link just for this collection, but it is large. So just take a look within there instead of looking at all the other 4 collections. Plus, did you see this beauty right here? This is Simon, the new Black Platinum Scout machine. I'll link my unboxing video here. He is named Simon. He's designed by Simon Hurley. Comes along with a beautiful little collection, perfect for boys, space adventure. But before I get started, crafters, the January Kit Club is available. I will link my Kit Club video here. Open to new subscriptions until the 27th of this month. Also, Spellbinders is having their Club Along live video, which will feature the December and January Kit Club. That is on January 16th. If I have space below, I will put a link so you can be notified. It will be here on YouTube. It's nice to watch the live because then you can get to ask questions and take a deeper look at the Kit Club as well if you're thinking about the January Kit Club, which is 2 thumbs up. Love, 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 love. Alrighty, crafters, let's get into Say Cheese, Classic Pooh, Spellbinders with Simple Stories. I'm going to give you a clear picture of all the goodies in this amazing paper and die collection. Oh, yippee for scrapbookers and card makers. Let's get started. Crafters, I decided to turn this video into a part 1, which is covering the Spellbinders portion of the collaboration between Spellbinders and Simple Stories. I'm not getting the entire Classic Pooh collection with Simple Stories, but I haven't received it yet. But there is enough items here that I wanted to do the video because I saw when I was linking the Jack of All Trades, which is the playing card collection by J.C. Gaspar. I linked my video here, that some of this was already selling out, the die portion. Now, my gut is telling me this is going to be a hot item. The paper will be too, but this is excitement right here. Because of the sizing, this can work on cards, scrapbook layouts, mini albums. So now we're extending the audience. Usually the scrapbooker is the one that would always go for the Simple Story collection packs and the ephemera. But because of the dies, this is now bringing in card makers, Disney lovers. All of that is going to be with this. So that's why I think it's moving so quickly. So I decided to come in because all of this is in stock at Spellbinders. It has not arrived at scrapbook.com yet. As soon as it arrives there, I'll update my links with that, okay? Alrighty, so let's talk about this in my part 1. As soon as I get that paper pack, then I'm going to do part 2. I don't have any cards ready, so I'm doing an overview. Yes. This is the main excitement, especially if you are a die lover like I am. This is the part I want to see. And then there is BetterPress and also some fabulous papers too. So I was waiting for the papers to come to then make my cards and my scrapbook layout, all those goodies. There is a die bundle with 3 items. I believe is these 3. The main draw in this collection are these 2. Pooh and Piglet dies, love, and Tigger and Eeyore dies. I already put all 4 characters together, so I'll do a measurement on it. This Pooh and Piglet right here, the Honey Pot 2, excitement. Pooh can be walking, standing up, or sitting down, so that's fun. And then Piglet is walking with his little scarf. It's adorable. And funny enough, crafters, a lot of Spellbinders cardstock works very well with this. That's all I used, actually, in terms of the characters, okay? There's also Pooh's alphabet, numbers, and more. This is fun, too. They're letters from A to Z. You also get question mark, exclamation point, comma, dash, period, and at. Love the at too. Gina loves Winnie the Pooh, so I'll just say Gina at Disney, something like that.com. I don't know. Then there is 0 to 9. 6 and 9 are here, okay? This is fun. Everything is there. I don't have to go Q is P and all that. Both of them are there. Things like that, and the B and the D. To go along with Winnie the Pooh, there's this fun one. This is a larger honey pot. So love this. So there's this large honey pot. You could do Pooh in front of it. You could stack honey pots 2 1/4 inch wide by 2 3/8 of an inch tall. It will be a little bit higher because of this. So let's say around 2.5. Okay. This is super fun. You also get the Tidal Honey, which is a 2-part. So you could take this out, just use the little label, stamp something in there, write something in there. Then this is a little decorative piece for that lid. Here is the lid as well, and a different lid. And then you also get this little bee. So fun. Love. Also, crafters, there's this fun one. This is great for scrapbookers. Back in my scrapbook day, I love die sets like this. I would have still added this one because I love a good Polaroid frame. And then this label is pretty awesome. And this stamp with the piece in it. So you can get to layer up, have a different item in here from this. It's not like it's just the outline. The Polaroid is 4 inches tall by 3 inches wide. This label is fun. You could bring in brads in here. There is a brad with this whole collection. So I'm going to put a link for the entire collection. You'll see the Simple Stories. As I said, it's not available everywhere, but Spellbinders does have it and in stock. The only other place I saw these dies without the paper is Scrapbook Pal. A lot of the Winnie the Pooh is already gone, but it should be coming to scrapbook.com soon. Fingers crossed it will. This is a little bit to decorate that. So fun. And lastly, there are 2 BetterPress sets. This is Silly Old Bear Sentiments Press Plate and Die. You can press or glimmer all these fun sentiments and then die cut it once. There's also the Friendly Moments press plate with 2 scenes. Let me show you what this one looks like. Here I have it glimmered. I haven't pressed it yet, funny enough. I did glimmer. Black cardstock, matte silver hot foil roll. You get Silly Old Bear. You're a real friend. All of this will cut out all of that, and then I'll have so many sentiments. But I wanted to show you what it looks like. It's so much more friendly with 2. Oh, that's fun. Promise you won't forget about me. That's a great one to just have in your stash. Never know when you're going to need a card like that. For the friendly moments, I also glimmered this. I was having a glimmerthon. Factory mode of glimmering. This is Hammermill cardstock with black opaque hot foil roll because I want to Copic color this. And this is also Hammermill with dark gold from the Satin Metallics hot foil roll. I felt like Copic coloring, so both of these I'm going to Copic color. This will be on an A2 card. Notice how big I go. Then I'm going to bring on either Perfect Touch rectangles and tag or precision layering to cut this out. I may even come in with a different foundation die, but I want to have enough space to fit the die on and cut it out after I color it in. This one I'm thinking of as a tag. So I would probably use Paul Antonio's that gift tag. That would be really cute here. That should fit with this. So that's Pooh walking with Piglet. And this one is Christopher Robin with Piglet and Pooh. So fun. But of course you can press this too. Okay, crafters, let's get into the 2 main sets. Pooh and Piglet, Tigger and Eeyore. Love. Love, 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 love. I did emboss 2 backgrounds just to put them on something. The Flower Frenzy 3D embossing folder. And this one is called Hydrangea Blooms 2D embossing folder. Both of them measure 5.5 inch wide, 8.5 inch tall. There is one more die that was hiding. Let me show you this. Crafters, I am so all over the place, but hang in there with me. This one is the Pooh and Friends silhouette. 6 inches wide with Christopher Robin in the front, between 2 and 2 1/4 inch tall. I cut out some black cardstock. You could have it like this. Of course, you could shorten this, but it was better for me to have a little bit more room to decide what I'm going to do with it. Because I could also put a sentiment here and then have the scene. So this is now on 5.5. So that means just trimmed off some of the edge. I love the little scene. And then I'm thinking of an ink blended background with this, or wait until the paper come and let me see what they have in there. Maybe there is a whole scene for the sky and 100 Acre Wood in the classic Pooh style. Now my examples of Pooh, Tigger, and Eeyore are a combination of classic and modern because I like Winnie the Pooh with his red shirt. This classic Pooh doesn't have a red shirt. Also did blue, so this is that hydrangea blue. This is Pooh walking. So Pooh standing up, 3 inches tall, 2¼ inch wide. Little piglet. It's just so adorable. Oh gosh, I love this. He's so small. Piglet is 1 5/8 inch tall by 1¼ inch. Let me put him on the white. And Pooh too. Isn't that fun? So fun. You want to see Pooh sitting down? Let's go for it. There is Pooh sitting down. So you have 2 options. So fun, so easy. Let me talk about the cardstock I'm using here. This is Spellbinders Beeswax. For Piglet, I'm using pink sand, wild berry, and waterfall for the scarf. For the honey pot, latte, alabaster. In here, I'm using timber. When you cut the pot, there is an opening that's created, and saffron for the honey. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. Let me bring in the other flower so you can see it on a different background. You see how it looks like 100-acre wood? For my hillside, I will be using my 9-inch Pro Shears. I'll just take cardstock and just go and make my hillside. So I know more than likely I'm going to have some sort of scene with a hill here for Piglet and Pooh. So fun. Let me give you a measurement of Pooh sitting down, holding the honey jar. 3 inches tall by 2 inches wide. I'm going to keep them close by because I want to give you the whole parade. From the Tigger and Eeyore die set, the extras you get in here is a cloud and a butterfly. From Piglet and Pooh, it's a balloon. Really nice balloon too with the string. And then here's a little flower, scroll, and a quill pen. Here is Tigger and Eeyore. This is persimmon cardstock for the orange. This is partly cloudy for Eeyore. So when I was looking on Pinterest, classic Eeyore is gray. Modern Eeyore is this blue-gray. I like the blue-gray. So notice I'm changing the colorway. The little bow on his tail, that's fruit punch. The gray here is lunar gray. So if you have Spellbinders cardstock or at least some of the more popular colors, you can have a lot of fun without any ink blending either. Notice I don't have any ink blending. I also have this option where I cut Pooh in chamomile, but this is too much of a lighter lemon yellow. I did tape the back with some mint tape so I can come on and ink blend. So I am saving it, but I think the beeswax is the quick, easy to go without ink blending, okay? So fun. And I'm glad it's daytime so you can see the colors and what it looks like and how close it is actually, especially Eeyore. This one turned out really fun with the partly cloudy. Feel like I'm playing paper dolls with you guys. He can be carrying the balloon. Isn't that fun? With Pooh sitting like this, that's this and this. Here, this is a combination of this and the large pot and then the honey drip. So you can really mix, match, play. You know I'm going to say the mix, match, and play. Here are the small pots. I cut them out in different colors and I was playing and playing some more. There are examples of modern Pooh or some classic Pooh too with the blue. The blue is the island blue. And here is more of the layering. I could do a whole stacking thing. Don't laugh, but I'm laughing anyway. I was actually looking at the entrance of the Winnie the Pooh ride at Disney World because Gina loves all of this. I'm playing with it first. I haven't had a chance to sit down with her and play with it. She has a small cold. So right now I don't think she's going to be like, oh yeah, I want to craft with you. So that's why I haven't done it yet. So here is the small jar. This is that jar. At the entrance of Winnie the Pooh, there's a whole stack of jars, all different sizes. So this is going to be fun for her. She'll love this. The bigger Winnie the Pooh honey pot is this one. Let me put it on a background. And then I have the layers cut out. I have everything in craft stacks. So honey drip and then lid like so. So I could do that. This is all in that honey pot. You see? Things like that. Isn't that fun? I kind of like the blue. This is not Spellbinders, but you could use Raindrop too. I wanted to use a basil with some texture just to see. Here is the word honey. I cut out a bunch of them. So there is large honey, small honey. Thumbs up. Here are some of the bees. I cut the bees out in brush black cardstock. Love, 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 love. Alrighty, I also have the scroll. Here's the scroll. I'm not sure the orientation. Is it like this or is it like this? The scroll flowing in the wind. I haven't done the quill yet. This is alabaster, but I brought on some old paper distress ink, which really makes it look like old paper. Changes the color. So fun. I love this balloon. Love a good balloon. And this part I can use with my balloon die from my birthday wreath hat on. Now the alphabet I did not get to do yet. So I have everything in Craft Stacks. You see how much pieces I have? This is when Craft Stacks comes in handy. Craft Stacks is Spellbinders crafting, sorting, and storage tray. But I didn't put any magnetic panel in here. I'm just having standard large Craft Stacks. Crafters, I want to die cut some of this alphabet. I have a sheet here of partly cloudy cardstock and a scrap of poppy field. I'm going to use the new Simon Hurley Black Platinum Scout machine. This is a Spellbinders guillotine trimmer. My little crafty assistant for quick die cutting. Alrighty, I'm going to go about 2 3/4 of an inch. The 8.5 inch height is quite fine because the Scout does cover 9 inches tall. So that's great. This is Simon's Black Platinum Scout. Did a whole thing. I even made a card in there if you want to see that video. And I also talked about more tips and tricks with the Scout. If you have the Scout already, there is also this option if you want to just get the cutting plates. It's called Smoky Gray. So you'll get a 2-pack. This is my brand new one, not using it. I'm using clear on the bottom, smoky on the top. With the universal plate system, it's ABC. Platform base A, platform top B, cutting plates C. Let's go with the partly cloudy first, okay? So you see how it's covering like pretty much all of it. Let's go with 1 day. 1 day. And let's go 1, 0, and an and. Ask the question, am I taping it down with yellow tape? No. I'm just going to put it on here. Tell you, this is why I love this machine. I can just lay it like this and get started. Don't go too high to the top. It might not go through, so just add a little space. But I'm putting a lot here. Normally, I'm using 3 or 4. This time, crafters, how many do I have? 8. Let's test it. Let's see if the machine goes wonky when I have too much on it. Let me go G for Gina. I have an N in here already, it looks like. All right, that's enough. 11 dies. Wow. And I'm not even going to full width, which is 3.5 inch. All right, so I'm going to put the top plate on. Bring in. I named this one Simon after Simon Hurley. He did a live video in the scrapbook.com studio. Crafters, there is a great deal if you want to get a bundle with this, the Magic Mat, this, and his Space Adventure collection. I have it detailed and linked in that video. I'll also have those super deals in the description box below as well. So everything I'm detailing and linking, but that's like a extra one. That's as good as the Marvelous Machine bundle. Oh, look at this, crafters. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Spellbinders. My little mighty boy here is cutting fabulously. All right, everything cut out. Love, 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 love. There we go. Crafters, this is the first time I've ever cut so much, but because of the sizing, it can work. Normally, I'm doing like 3 or 4 pieces, but this was small enough. Now let's go with some of this in the red cardstock. Look at all of that. Let's spell Gina, because I already know this is who I'm going to be having fun with. My daughter is going to be like, Winnie the Pooh? So that's what Gina would look like, okay? I think this partly cloudy is perfect for this collection, especially if you want to do it as classic Winnie the Pooh. Look at the colors. You can go on Pinterest and look at colors. It's more pastel, not baby pastel, but you could do great baby cards with this. Baby, toddler, this is a fun collection for that too. And I know there's a lot of adults out there. I'm not the only one who loves a good Winnie the Pooh. When I go to Disney World Crafters, I am wearing character shirts. I love to do it. As a matter of fact, it's always in 3. Me, Mom, Gina. We dress as triplets. Yes. And we love the basic characters. Mickey, Minnie, Pooh. Princesses are nice, but we're not the princess people. Because Gina loves characters instead of the whole princess thing. It's the characters that just get her excited. So we go along with it. Now with the poppy field, I'm going to turn the paper here. The only thing with this Winnie the Pooh die, because it's classic Pooh, there's no shirt. Modern Pooh has a shirt on, so it is what it is. Okay, I'm going to put 3. Let me see what happens. Because I can mix the colors up too. I even added more to this run. Let's see what happens. Let's run it through. Okay. That one had a little bit of pressure, I guess, because I have it spread out like this. Still cutting perfectly without the shim. So if you watch my video, I talked about using that F shim, which is a little mylar shim, and it would go in between A and B on the platform. You don't need it for this. Be careful of using that. I said it twice in that video. I'm saying it in this one. Okay, Suzanne, I got the message of not using that F mylar shim. Yeah, do yourself the favor. Don't use it. You would use that F mylar shim to cut something like this. Nicole's faux spruce tree. This one where you see all these little bits and it's already a small sizing, then you would die cut it with that F mylar, then take it out. Everything else here, regular die cutting. Okay, I'm still talking about the Platinum Scout. Can't help it. I do love it. I use it all the time. Okay, crafters, I just wanted to give you an overview of this set because I see it moving so fast. I want you to see what's in it, get a feel for the measurements, see how the cardstock colors can work. Once I get parts of the Simple Stories, and I already ordered the 6x8 pad, I should be getting the 12x12 collection pack, fingers crossed. Once I get that, then I'll do my second video and I'll have card samples. I'll have these ready to go. I'm going to make a few more of these, but I just wanted to give you a feel for it. Also, if you want it, you'll get it while it's in stock. Everything, once it sells out, always takes a little while to come back in stock, but this is fun. And if you have a lot of Spellbinders cardstock, shop your Spellbinders cardstock stash. You can make all these characters. You can bring on ink blending too, but you don't have to. Love. Okay, crafters, everything will be detailed and linked below. I have 2 more collections coming. So check back here on my channel. Please like this video. I have the Vivid Expressions collection coming and Bougie Birthday. But I already have Jack of All Trades and I did Simon's Space Adventure with his beautiful black Platinum Scout. Alrighty, crafters, stay crafty, my friends. Have a great weekend.